everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of the Questions Only podcast. I'm your host, Mason Beals.
And I'm your host, Sam Beals.
Awesome, we nailed it. Sam, why don't you go ahead and give the rundown as to what the hell we are doing here?
First, we're going to answer a question that is just kind of fun. Just a little fun question for you guys, you know? Probably sent in by friends and family. And then we're going to do a philosophy question and then probably end off with another kind of lighthearted question. Mm-hmm. And then we'll leave you guys off with a question that you can send in your answers or whatever.
The philosophy aspect is the peanut butter and or jelly and or honey.
It's the sandwich
of the podcast.
Or the chips and...
No, we're like the chefs.
Yeah.
Why would we be chips?
I don't know.
Of all the roles you could give us, you made us chips.
I was going to say and soda.
Do you want to give a little intro into who we are as people, as individuals, or do you hate that stuff?
We're only all right. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, we're okay. We're mediocre.
Yeah.
Overall. We're just here for some goofs and giggles and good times, and
we'll give you the bare minimum of what you need.
Yeah, or not at all.
No, but
we promise nothing. Like our thumbnail says, we promise none of the answers.
But
you will get addicted to us.
Yeah, we're like the crystal meth of people.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he looks like he's on crystal meth.
Yeah, I take my shirt off and I look like I'm methed out of my mind.
Absolutely.
Thanks, love you too. All right. And by the way, we're brothers. For anybody who's possibly listening to the very first one and doesn't know who we are. I've got a couple of questions here that we might start off with. First one, what do you do to get rid of stress?
One word.
Your answer. Naps. Nap. One nap.
I sleep for a long time
at
a time.
Not for a very long time.
I nap. What do you do? You shake your leg a lot, take off your shirt.
So I'm a really stressful person. I couldn't even get the word out. I just wanted to say trapped inside of my mouth. I get really stressed and full of anxiety. Hey, it's a fun podcast. So with stressing and anxiety, one thing I do is I watch The Office. That's just something I do. I try to do, or play video games. Those help. Just play good old Fortnite. You know, I want to throw Fortnite in there so we can use that tag. So that we get those views that people are like, oh, it's a Fortnite podcast.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Who's listening to a Fortnite podcast right now?
There's got to be one. Should I look it up? Should I see if there's a Fortnite podcast?
Yep, real quick.
I play video games. Fortnite podcast. Let's see. Fortnite podcast. FortnitePodcast.podbean.com. The Fortnite podcast.
Oh, yeah, there's,
number one Fortnite podcast.
Oh, God. This is not an advertisement for them?
They have 32 episodes. I say we listen to one for funsies after this. Everybody, Today's podcast is sponsored by the Fortnite podcast.
It's not.
The number one Fortnite podcast.
I don't know if this is legal to say.
It's totally
just kidding.
Whatever I want it to be. This guy looks
God.
On a Fortnite podcast.
They're going to come after us.
Yeah, so I play video games. I watch The Office. A lot of times my anxiety comes at nighttime, so I'll just lay on the couch and watch The Office. That's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds. It's just like
schmuckable.
No, Sam, we don't do that on here. Move on to the
philosophical question.
We'll move on to the philosophy question. Okay, very first philosophy question of the podcast. Is free will real or just an illusion?
I feel like a large part of our lives are going to be determined by outside forces because we can't control everything around us. We can just control how we react to that.
So you're saying that a fraction of our lives are within our control in the way that it turns out?
Yes, because our situation is almost always determined from something else.
Yeah, because that's the point of free will is choice. You know, we have the ability to make the decisions that we are going to make.
Yeah.
The thing about free will and in nature is that animals, for the most part, in the one psychology class that I took, we understand that they do not have free will because they are subject to instinct. Humans, on the other hand, don't have instincts, and instincts, they sort of have different definitions depending on what context they're in. in the context of psychology, humans don't have instincts. People think like, oh, we have the survival instinct. Our species has the highest suicide rate of them all. You look at even maternal instincts. It's like there's some there, but there's a bunch of terrible moms.
It's true.
All these type of things.
It's not across the board.
Yeah. So with animals in particular, the idea of an instinct is something that they have to follow. It's something that the entire species follows, and things that. And, examples in that species that don't follow that are freaks of nature. Mm-hmm. They are like kind of deemed freaks because they are, these sort of outliers. So if you look at that, humans do sort of have free will. Is free will real or just an illusion? Sam, do you have sort of a consensual thought? Consensual? That is not the right word.
What are you doing here?
I was trying to say consensus.
But, okay. Yes. So I believe that we have free will, mainly just based on the fact that everything that happens to us and everything that goes on around us fills us with emotions, and we act off those emotions almost every single time.
For myself, it's really tough because it just all comes down to context and frame of reference. I want to say that, yes, we do have free will. Yeah. Because it is all context and because it is all frame of reference. Yeah. Because, I don't know. Okay, so let's move on to the last couple of questions. Here we go. Sam, what is something you're obsessed with?
Is this something that I'm, passionate about that I really like, or something that
disgustingly obsessed with,
every moment of my life I'm thinking about, because there's not really anything like that. But
what do you currently something that you're just obsessed with? I know the one thing you're super obsessed with.
Yeah, is The Office. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Cats.
What the fuck?
All right, what is something I'm obsessed with? Myself. No, that's not a thing.
And you're super insecure about a lot of things. So, I mean...
Yeah, that's what people who are obsessed with themselves
I guess do. I'm not thinking... I was thinking, obsessed.
Thanks for letting everybody know. I think we addressed that at the top of the show, though, when we talked about getting rid of stress. Yep. I am... okay, so just, honesty, I really am just sort of obsessed with myself. And not in, a narcissistic sort of a way, I'm better than everybody, but just sort of man, am I smart? That type of a thing. Yeah. So I never try to, that's the topic I always try to avoid, if you're smart or not. I'm just no, don't think about it, because you're just ultimately going to come back to you're kind of dumb. But anyways. Yep,
absolutely. You are.
So.
Obsessed with yourself.
That's I am obsessed with myself, but that I don't want that to be the thing. And I don't mean that in it's just who I am. You know? You're obsessed with golden retrievers and naps and The Office. Yeah. Not to degrade what you like, but it's just what you like.
That didn't sound degrading to me at all.
It's supposed to be a little bit.
No, it's amazing.
No, I'm just joshing.
When you said that, I almost got excited. You said that list, and I was like, yeah? And?
Yeah. You were starting to hyperventilate. You're like, oh, that sounds like a Saturday to me. What is your favorite way to eat an Oreo?
I'm all about that twist and...
Twist and lick?
Twist and lick. Well, it's not as much a lick as it is a twist. And usually fail at the fact that I now have, a little bit of the spread on this side and a little bit filling. I don't know. And then a little bit on this side.
This question's so entertaining to me.
and then the teeth scrape. The teeth scrape.
No, I just bite straight through.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
Because I'm not a child. Because I'm just this is here for me to taste all of the components together. I think they made those as cookies, and then people started twisting them off and pulling apart in a very Parks and Recian sort of thing. They gave it to a test group, and immediately those morons twist them apart and started licking them, and they're like, "What the? We never literally conceived this at all." Yeah, and you just immediately started scraping with your teeth like a beaver. Did you see that there was cookies and cream flavored Oreos? Yeah. So it's Oreo flavored Oreos, basically. Yeah. It's
cream on cream, baby.
It's so ridiculous how many flavors of Oreos there are now. You walk down the goodies aisle.
There's soda flavor.
Yeah, Olivia bought a Coca-Cola flavor the other day that had Pop Rocks in it.
Shit.
It's like you ate a Coca-Cola flavored candle.
Yeah.
Sam, do we want to send them off with a question of the week that you can devise right here, right now?
Right here, right now?
I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, okay.
I just want it to flow out of your brain.
Okay, it's gonna flow.
I'm
I'm
gonna
thinking of bad things, Mason.
I'm gonna cut you down.
I can't.
3, 2, 1.
What temperature do you like the thermostat at?
Good question.
Yes.
That is a great question, Sam. Good first job. Try. Awesome. So that is the question of the week. You can comment down below if you're watching the 10-minute video of this bad boy. If you have a question you want to send it into us, you can always comment on the video. You can answer the questions on the video. If you want to, get questions right to us, we have an email. Sam, what is that email?
It's called questionsonlyinbox@gmail.com.
You can send questions there. And then if you have any sort of answers for the questions that we were talking about in this episode, go ahead and just comment down below. Or send them in the email if you're just an audio listener as well.
Also, if you think we're wrong, which we probably are, send.
Yeah, if you're just like, oh my god, do you really just bite through Oreos? Yes.
Okay, he is wrong though, so
sandwich.
that's totally fine.
Would you take a peanut butter and jelly and pull it in half and lick the insides?
If the inside was magic,
That's not.
that's what. Yeah.
So that's all the way that you can kind of hit us up. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's MasonBeals97. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I don't know why you'd want to follow me on Twitter. It's @BealsMason. Pretty easy to remember.
Yep.
Sam?
I am Sam the Beals Man on Instagram, and I have a office meme page, which is called Blind Guy McSqueezy.
And then I also have a YouTube channel that you can go to and make short films and little videos about movies and TV and stuff. That is called Pineapple Flavor Productions. You can go there and sort of check that shit out.
It's because he likes pineapples.
You can do whatever you want. Actually, you don't have to go to the channel.
You can do whatever you want if you have free will.
You can send us a hate
That's a callback. He's Mason Beals. I'm Sam Beals. We're done.
Stay questionable, everybody.